Hi everyone, this is OneCL again. Now this time we're going to do a double review on a fighting game made back in 2003, and that is none other than Soulcalibur II for the PlayStation 2 and the Nintendo GameCube. Now I'm not really much of a big fan of Soulcalibur, but it is a fun addicting series. I mean the first game that was released in arcades, it looks pretty cool, especially on the Dreamcast. And then there was the sequel that was released later in 2003 for the PlayStation 2, GameCube, and even the Xbox. And the reason why I own these two is because I want to compare the two, like which one's better. The PlayStation 2 version has Heihachi Mishima from Tekken as a guest character because obviously this is a Namco game, so they have to add a Tekken character. While in the GameCube game, they have to add a Nintendo character with a sword, and that is Link from The Legend of Zelda. Now both games are very similar and just different characters, just certain characters that are exclusive. In the Xbox version, there's Spawn, some comic book character made by Todd McFarlane. So, what is Soulcalibur really about? Well, it's mainly a sword fighting game rather than a hand-to-hand combat game. So, I guess Heihachi is the only person to fight with his bare hands rather than with a sword or with other weapons of some sort. But it's really fun and addicting, and plus, I like these two games. Both games are really similar, the graphics are pretty similar, the controls are similar, it's just the lighting and the texture, the certain designs of the backgrounds, and sometimes the sounds and the loading times could be a little different. The back looks different too. Look at this. You see how they both look different? You see how in the PS2 version they use blue text, and in the GameCube game to use green text because green represents Zelda, and Link from Legend of Zelda, and I don't know why they chose blue for the PS2 game. And they have certain characters, so it explains a lot about the story because, like I said, since that I'm not a big Soulcalibur fan, I don't really know the whole point of the story. I just fight the arcade mode, just fight and lead to the end. There's this one Inferno guy at the end of the story mode. If you are watching this video and if you're a Soulcalibur fan, a hardcore Soulcalibur fan, please explain to me what it's really all about, because I've only played this just to know the experience, and plus this is a collection of games with both my favorite characters from the Tekken series and one of my favorite Nintendo characters of all time, Link from The Legend of Zelda. So yeah, I might do a gameplay one day to compare the two. Maybe we'll do that sometime later next week. And speaking of gameplay, I will start doing more gameplay videos at some point later this week. In fact, we're gonna have an entire week full of episodes that I'll be doing for both this week and next week. I'm gonna upload so many new videos. Maybe later this week we could do another movie review, and maybe even a 20th anniversary update of Blue's Clues, because remember, this Thursday will mark the 20th anniversary of Blue's Clues, my favorite cartoon that I grew up watching as a kid. I'll explain that in some other videos, so that's all I have to say about that. But moving on back to the games, you can obviously tell that the covers are different because of certain characters. Heihachi's in the front cover of the PS2 game, and Link is in the GameCube game, while certain characters that are in all three games get to make an appearance in the front cover. Like, for example, Astaroth is the only character that I remember in Soulcalibur because he was in Pac-Man Fever along with Heihachi. And in the GameCube game, we have Mitsurugi, which sounds like a car brand the more I think about it. I bet it is a car brand. A Japanese car brand, but yeah. Anyway, they have different characters. All characters have distinct moves, and they're pretty fun and it's really amazing that you get to throw people out of the platform or throw them into the water after doing a certain move. That's another thing that I like about these games. Is that since it's a weapon-based game, it's not that similar to Tekken, because remember, Tekken has a little bit more just simple moves. I mean, yeah, there are a couple characters like Yoshimitsu that has a sword, but everyone else has just bare hands and their kicks to fight. And here they use weapons of all sorts. And I gotta admit, this game might be a part of my collection of fighting games, and in fact this game also got ported to the PS3 and Xbox 360, a digital HD port, which I gotta admit I gotta look forward to. It's too bad the Nintendo GameCube version didn't get a port for I don't know, Wii Digital Shop, whatever, Wii channels or whatever, or Wii U, because since of the HD remake of the Soulcalibur II for GameCube, for PS2 and Xbox, were only for PS3 and Xbox 360 2013 rather than the Nintendo GameCube version. So it kind of sucks that the GameCube version didn't get an HD port. But that's all I have to say about the game right now. Okay, well, I've got a lot of videos to make, so comment and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. Do not hit the like, do not hit the dislike button, because I work so hard on my videos, and I'm going to try to work even harder when I start making more new videos, and I can't wait to upload them. And thank you all for subscribing. Peace out, rock on, have a nice day.